Hello and welcome, everyone. Okay, yes, we are on. Yes, live now, and I am celebrating this autumn equinox on the 22nd, and Mercury going direct at the same day. And happy birthday to Virgo and Libra friends. If your birth date is the 22nd, a lot of good, powerful energies going on. And I consider, in a way, you know, festivals of the seasons and bringing forward the energies that be. And so that's why I love doing these kind of readings. They're some of my favorite, my seasonal and equinox readings. They literally are my favorite ones to do. That's why I consider myself a witchy woman, in the respect that, I embrace the gods and the goddesses, and I embrace Mother Earth, and I embrace festivities that revolve around the moon, sun, and earth. And I think it's wonderful. And this is a harvest moon in excuse me, it's considered a solar festival, and by the Celtic standards, I got my little Celtic cloth here. It's about we're in the northern hemisphere, so I'm reading it. In the southern hemisphere, they're going to go through spring now, but we're going through autumn, and it's about sharing the death and darkness, about harvest and gratitude. Okay, because we're going to give thanks for the fruits of our labors and for the blessings of good fortune over this past year. So I brought out my little pumpkins, and to signify harvest. And that's when we load it up, so that when we go into the winter months, we have enough. But the bounty is here. Actually, this festival, some call it Herfest, and some call it Mabon, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, or Mabon. But we're definitely going to invite fruition, okay? We're leaving this summer's time with completion of that, and we're going to reward ourselves and recognize success through the hard work and the bounty that we have brought forward, okay, to deliver us towards those winter months when, we got to stay inside. Obviously, no farming at that time. But we've done well during the year, and we're going to recognize that. And so that's why we're going to do this reading today. And I brought up my fairy ring deck by Anna Franklin. I brought out both her decks. I really love how Anna Franklin has brought forward this wisdom. I recognize and I feel it a lot. For those of you who follow me long enough, I do love fairies. And I know they exist. Trust. I wouldn't even share some of my stories because everybody think I'm, what? But no doubt about it. And they leave clues. That's the coolest thing about the fairy realm world. They leave clues. And you will know, especially if you plant things somewhere and you say, I want you to touch this. I want you to. They'll do it. And I brought out Lucy Cavendish, the Fairy Oracle, and she's a long read. This deck is tarot, so I'm going to pick 6 tarot cards from here. This is an oracle. This is all about the seasons as well. Okay, so this is all fabulous, and I'm only going to pick 3 because that's a long read. And then Lucy Cavendish is also because if you follow me, I like to read from the authors. That's how I've learned my wisdom as well. And these authors channel this information. Okay? And but if you can look up Anna Franklin and her Paul Mason, he's the person who's done all the beautiful illustrations. It's just wonderful. I really, you can tell I'm happy right now because I really love reading these kind of readings. And And then I wanted to bring up again, since this is a harvest moon that we're in, okay? August, September, harvest moon, moon of integrity. And oh boy, how beautiful was that full moon in Pisces lunar eclipse. I was electric in tone with that. But the tarot is the Empress. I just want to highlight this as we select our cards. The herbs are chamomile, St. John's wort, fennel, and rue. Colors are yellow and gold, so wear your yellow and gold if you can. Stones are tiger's eye, carnelian, red jasper. The animals are the lioness, the phoenix, and the hawk. And the goddesses, Gaia, our Mother Earth, no doubt. Demeter also involved with the darkness coming to the light. Corn Mother, a Native American agricultural responsible for the origin of corn, so I wanted to have some corn on our table. And the medicine is gathering, gratitude, have an attitude of gratitude every day you wake up. Health and wellness, friendships, bounty, and motherhood. And the creative power is to harmonize, and the action is to model. Okay, so be a model of what is beauty in your life. Okay, so yes, this is a solar festival for us in the northern hemisphere, and again for those in the southern, you'll be going into spring, which is another beautiful, as I'm aware, it's by the Saxons, it's coined Ostara. So that's another beautiful time to reap, to sow, to reap. Okay. All right, so let's pick some cards. As I said, I'm going to pick 6 from, this is a tarot deck by Anna Franklin. And again, it's named the Sacred Circle Tarot. So I'll pick 6. Okay, hold on a second. Here it is. Okay. That's funny. Very good. I'm sorry, I really do go through these cards a lot, but Herfest was here, okay, hiding in this deck. I think it's so cute because I was saying, where's the Harvest card? But I was going to continue with doing it, so let's do it. Very cool. Okay, so they're talking to us already. I think it's wonderful. I don't know how those cards got into this deck, I gotta tell you that. But I think it's cute. That's what the fairies do. They're mischievous. I think it's adorable. Because I was looking for it. But sometimes, I do pull cards out to kind of meditate on them. And sometimes I think it's cute. I think it's adorable. Okay, 6 cards we're going to pull here. And I may pull the pairing now from the wisdom of the fairy oracle, because they just tickled me right now. I think it's so cute. People, ask and you shall receive. That's the bottom line. Ask and you shall receive, but with no pressure. You let them guide you. There's my pretty doves right now. I don't know if you can see. Okay, this card. Okay. Oh gosh, this card's sticking up strong. Again, a card I didn't pick, but I'm not trying to make this a long read, but this is a wonderful time for all of us. Okay, all of us. So let's really, and these energies are seasonal, and they 4 times a year we get kind of things like this, plus others. So let's just embrace it with dignity and love. Okay, hold on. I'm going to just exhale out strong right now. And then we deep breathe in and hold it. 2, depending on how much time. I'm already 10 minutes into it, but it's all good. Look at this. Number 9, the shaman. Love it. From my Virgo friends. You know, Mercury going direct in the sign of Virgo. And the shaman in traditional tarot is known as the hermit. And it is time for many of us to go within. Okay. When you watch videos like these, you have to have solitude time. You have to have introspection time. We've been talking about that every day. You have to take half hour, an hour if you can, to really go within and talk to spirit. You know, talk to the elements that be. Okay. Major Arcana card coming through the gate. Look at this wolf. I love the wolf. As Pisces people, if you're watching in the respect, because this reading's for everyone. We align with wolf medicine in the Native American wisdom. And I love a shaman. Look at this, standing strong. Oh my, I got Archangel Michael here as my candle. I don't know if you can see that. I know the sun's, but look at that. Archangel Michael via the shaman. How beautiful. Look at this. Now the magician. Back-to-back major arcanas. Now this deck is a powerful deck. Okay. This Anna Franklin deck, no doubt about it. This is Celtic wisdom galore. I don't know. I've shared that my first divination was the runes. You know, I love all that Viking and Saxon stuff. How beautiful. Back-to-back major arcanas right here, right now. The shaman and the magician. And if you've been following my channel, you know I want us all to become our own alchemists, our own magicians. We can do this, people. Okay? We're born to do it, actually. We're born to do it. It's those that just think too much with the ego about, you know, money, and whatever else you're thinking about. But I'm not disrespecting, but look at this. The high priest. How fabulous. How wonderful. And look up to the sun. You see the disc? The solar sun? Because these are solar festivals. Okay? This is a solar festival. Oh, one day I want to go to Stonehenge and Glastonbury Tower, Archangel Michael's Tower. One of these, that's been on my bucket list for thousands of years. My favorite queen is here. Queen of Fire. She's fabulous. There it is. Mastery of service. Mastery of within your core. Okay? And she's got a fox here. So perhaps some of you may want to Google fox totem animal wisdom, which honestly I'm not certain of that. But I know they're very coy, and they're very, you know, like they know how to tune in kind of thing. But here's my queen. Very intuitive and in mental ways and success, even though she's fire. And you know why I love her? Because that's male active energy, the fire. And we're talking about, this is a solar festival, and the queen of fire comes through. Oh, another card to stand up strong, my darlings. How wonderful. How wonderful. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Now, Anna Franklin calls this card abandonment, but I don't see it that way, okay? Because I see 8s as power and success, and when I think of that, it's like we just keep moving forward, okay? There's like love power here, in my opinion, okay? And what I see is that, you know, she's got the flowers there, she's got the cups in the air. So I don't know why she called this card abandonment, because I see it as you have the power to work with many people. You have the power. Abandonment. We might have to read this card from her book because I'm not certain. You know, actually, I'm going to put that sideways because I don't... Oh, did you see these squirrels? They're chasing each other out here. How cute. Ah, look at this. Fire, fire. Here we go. Solar festival. The Four of Wands. That's, you know, I love those fours as well. It's about the stability. And I always say it, you know, the pyramids built on four. And then the three, the Tao, you know, to tap solar power. And they're still with us thousands and thousands of years later. Okay? So develop and focus on what you want. Develop and focus on your innate self, soul, purpose, self. Okay, we've been talking about that a long time too. That's why we become our own alchemists. That's why we become our own magicians, okay? So people, you know, even if they naysay you or whatever, nobody can take it away from you once you know your core. So we got more fire here. Wonderful. I'll put that strong with the Magician and the Queen of Wands. You know, we want to think like the shaman. We want to think like the magician, the high priest. We want to illuminate ourselves via the Queen of Fire. A lot of male energy here right now. That's good. Four of Cups. All right, so here we have, again, I'm not certain why she chose discontent, because as I look at the fours of stability and good supply, and this is the hearts, the cups, our emotions, I see this, that there can be a marriage, satisfaction and love, okay? That's how I see this card. And you can see by the image, it's a beautiful image. You've got the water, the cups are floating again, all right? It's like, even if you're daydreaming about a future love or you're madly in love right now, it will continue with beauty, okay? I feel that strongly. This is about relationships, family, and beauty. So again, I'm going to play that sideways because I'm not sure why she wrote that, but everyone has a way to do. And that's why, you know, my viewpoint may be different from many others, but these people go within to attune what they want to say. And I want to align and give respect. But I see those two cards in a whole different way. This is my favorite card in this whole deck. The Unicorn. How beautiful. How beautiful. It is. This is my favorite card in the whole deck. You can see I've picked it out a few times. I used to mark on my cards. Oh. Let's stand strong. The Unicorn. We'll definitely have to read that card. Actually, I'm going to read it right now. Just the divinatory meaning. Just so you can see. And see, this season is the spring season. And Anna Franklin, she really, I give her a lot of respect. She knew how to do a lot of magic. She's all about it. Okay. All right, so let's see. How beautiful. How beautiful that the Unicorn has come through. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Okay, and it reads, where the unicorn treads, a great blessing follows. He brings gentle healing from the other world. He is the harbinger of hope, relief from anxieties, spiritual inspiration, and true joy. There you go. How wonderful. Wow. I that's my favorite card in this deck. No doubt about it. Ah, the brownie has come through. She's a sweetheart too. Another protector of the home realm. Another one who wants to see you be blessed. And that's why, these cards right here, I just don't understand, why she wrote that. But for those of you who follow me, I believe that I harness energies, okay? And when I want to feel good things, or whatever comes through, right, we accept whatever comes through, but we can always have an attitude of gratitude and bring forward more beauty on top of those that may not discern you as lovely. You keep rocking your own world, okay, and believe in you. Believe in you and love you first. But the brownie is all about that, wanting you to succeed and wanting you to move forward in a beauty, and protecting your home. And they like to keep your home nice and clean, and that's what we speak about a lot on this channel. Declutter your home, donate. We can't take this stuff with us, my friends, okay? So, just believe in you and work with spirit, okay? That's what shamans do. We go within, we introspect to work with spirit and hear the messages, see it clairvoyantly, however you want to feel it and do it. But, it's like the animals as well, the animals. From a bug, from a ladybug to the blue whale, they have instinct, okay? Instinctual awareness. They came before we did, the animals were here before us. So it's like we need to be more instinctual, intuitive, okay, to know what our core is all about. Oh, the wood woos. Okay, well, this is another powerful king of this deck. Okay, let's read him right now, because you see the unicorn here comes from the spring season. So and he's powerful. He's a good king. Yes. Okay. Yes, let's just do this right now since I got the book open here. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, here he is. Oh my goodness, look at this, what I highlighted here. It was there that he learned the deep truths of the shaman, living between madness and ecstasy. Okay, and here we have the shaman coming through from her other deck. So let's bring up this king and his divinatory meaning. Okay, let's put it all together here. Okay, let's bring it together. I gotta hold these energy cards in my hand. I have to really do it. But I'm gonna do it with my right hand since I'm right-handed. Okay, so now the wood woo speaks of how he becomes a shaman within. The wood woos, and this is a king of the season of spring. The wood woos represents the call of the wild and the original, leaving behind the known for the unknown. He is a breath of fresh air and indicates the rejection of established values and normal life overturned. However, there is a sense of optimism in the air, notwithstanding unexpected events and circumstances. The card may indicate a real person in the life of the questioner, a mature man who is lively, energetic, and noble, but unorthodox and unconventional. A man who throws everything around him into chaos. God help us. And working with a wild man. If you want to know the wild man, you must discover the wild part of yourself. He is the magic of dance, drumming. See the drumming that the shaman is doing right here? Okay, that's all. Because we want to hear that beat. Beat, for those of you who don't dance, you got to start dancing. Okay, you want to groove to the music, to the sound of the music, which is tones of the universe. Okay? He is the magic of dance, drumming, ecstatic vision, assimilating the animal part of your nature. We were just saying if your Pisces wolf medicine is all about the Pisces and Native American. He is the magic of dance, drumming, ecstatic vision, assimilating the animal part of your nature, moving beyond the mundane and exploring beyond your limits. The story of Merlin as a wild man parallels descriptions of shamanic experience from many parts of the world. Merlin learned to access the wild, instinctive animal part of his own nature, to let go of the logical, critical side in order to be able to achieve visions and access to the other world. And that's what we do. That's what we do, my darlings. That's what we do, okay? How fabulous. Yowza. I gotta say, this is pretty beautiful what just came through. My favorite card in the deck, and the shaman, and the magician. We really have to go within, my dears. Get the fire about you, okay? Be creative with your imagination. But just know truly that, when we work with spirit, that's what happens. There's no certainties in the respect what's going to happen. But if you align with the divine, then much can happen. They want so much to come through. And I feel it every day now. I really do. It's not about me, but I'm just saying, because I'm a reader on the YouTube, I'm trying to walk my talk, And I can honestly tell you that things are really growing within me in beautiful, spiritual, positive ways. Spirituality, Ace of Cups. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. The Holy Grail is here. The Holy Grail is here. You know what? And this comes from the sacred circle. And then I'll pick this one. But I gotta read the Holy Grail cup. As written by Anna Franklin. Yowza. That is so... That's it, my darling. It's about transcendence, okay? There's no doubt about it. Just like Jesus, he came in as a human, okay, to teach. He came in as a human to teach us, He lived here via spirit, his Father, God, and he changed many people, even though they took him out. And I still find it ironic how the Romans, crucified him, took him out, and the Vatican is in Rome. I don't get that at all, but that's just all politics, if you get it. Okay, here we have the Ace of Cups, and the element, of course, is water, and the season is autumn. Look at that, autumn. We have a season here of autumn. The color is blue. The attributes, the emotions, intuition, psychic abilities. That's what we want for all of us. Okay? That's why we're pulling forward the shaman. Okay? That's why the priest, magician came through. Okay? And actually the Queen of Wands, some believe the Queen of Fire, the Queen of Wands represents Mother Mary. Mother Mary. Mother Mary. Okay? And the direction is the west. Alright? And water is all about our emotions, remember. The festival. Herfest, the Autumn Equinox? Are you killing me? Look at that, my darlings. Herfest, the Autumn Equinox. Oh, oh, oh. wonderful. Again. Okay, my dears, look at this. We tapped it. Okay, I just saying, I believe I harness energies. And we just tapped what we're talking about. Some call it Mabon. And we had the harvest card. I just want to show you the image of the harvest card. Please, I know my videos are long reads, but I sit down and I pray, and I really, there it is. There it is. This is all about the autumn equinox right here. Okay? No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Hold on a moment. Just, we tapped it, my dears. How wonderful. That's like, again, the universe speaks in ways that we can't script it. And that's why we have to align with the divine and say, I trust in you. I will work with you. Here it is. Just, this is awesomeness. Look at this. And then we'll go to spirituality. Please, my darlings. Enough with the religions who war with each other. It's all about spirituality. Embracing the divine. Call it what you wish, whatever name it means to you, but you know it's invisible intelligence that we got to shine on, okay? The Harvest card. The card shows a group of fairies at the autumn equinox, which is also called Harvest or Mabon. The Harvest Festival. Corn stands ready to be harvested, and in the foreground is a poppy fairy with flowers in her hair. Isn't she beautiful? I've always loved this card too. Isn't she beautiful right there? A fairy hunter armed with bows stalks his prey, while in the background the fairy island is hidden in the mist. And the fairy islands for Anna Franklin they only shine like a few hours in that day. But let me read the divinatory meaning of the harvest card. Isn't this fabulous? The festival card of Harvest indicates fruition, completion, harvest, reward, recognition, success through hard work, and bounty. Bounty. We brought some bounty out via the corn, and now we have pulled the Ace of Cups. I'm again feeling so aligned with the divine, my personal self, to know that here it is, Harvest, the autumn equinox. The card shows a golden cup inscribed with images from the Gunderstrup cauldron. Okay, I'm not familiar with that. It stands against a field of ripe corn ready for harvesting and is overhung with a bow of rose hips. A rainbow appears in the bright blue sky. Oh, there it is. There's the rainbow. How beautiful. And there's the corn in the back. Believe in yourselves, my darlings. Okay, believe in yourselves. Believe in your spiritual selves. All right. This is a long, long read. But we are going to go for this divinatory meaning, because what are the odds that this Ace of Water Cups, emotions, feminine wisdom came through? The Ace of Cups is the root of the powers of water. Water is liquid, like the blood that flows through your veins. All life started in the rich biological soup of the oceans, just as you were protected by the uterine waters of your mother's womb. It is the element associated with emotions, feelings, instincts, and the subconscious mind. The cup is placed at the station of the west, which on the wheel is the time of the autumn equinox, when the harvest is completed. All of the aces indicates a burst of raw energy. I like that, raw energy. With the Ace of Cups, this relates to an overwhelming rush of feelings and emotions. When the Ace of Cups appears in your spread, it indicates a time of great spiritual fulfillment, and contact with the source of being. There you are, my darlings. Look at this. And that's why we want to go within. That's why we want to become our own shamans, our own priestesses, high priests, whatever you want to call yourselves, okay? And we do it with the love of Mother Mary, with this Ace of Cups. Who held the Holy Grail? Jesus. The most magician shaman that we've ever read about. Okay? And as I understand it as well, Jesus and Merlin are two shaman priests who had not a mortal father. Okay? As I understand it. Merlin and Jesus had their fathers being from the other world. Okay, when the Ace of Cups appears in your spread, it indicates a time of great spiritual fulfillment and contact with the source of being. Your soul feels its connection with the cosmos and is nourished by divine love. You are aware of free-flowing energies, and your spirit is healed and bathed in joy. It may be that you receive spiritual healing or become aware of your own healing powers. You may receive guidance from the higher self or contact guides and spirits. The Ace of Cups also heralds creative inspiration and the production of works of beauty. You may discover a new talent. This card is also strongly associated with the home and with the love and contentment to be found there. It portends a happy relationship, perhaps marriage and parenthood. Your home will be a welcoming place. Interesting and pleasant visitors are indicated, as well as parties and celebrations. How beautiful. How that's again, magic in my hands. And the unicorn came through. I mean, we have protection in our home with the brownie. Let's pick from the Fairy Oracle of Lucy Cavendish. You know what? Because it is a pairing, I'm going to pick two cards. It's us and the divine, my darlings. It is about being a spiritual personality, a spiritual person, okay? No, we are protected, even when things don't seem to align. And it doesn't come from ego anymore, okay? It really doesn't. It's like I work with spirit, and I can vouch for that. I've always considered myself an intuitive, spiritual type, but, work for the money, gotta pay the bills, blah, blah. But I give it up to Source now. I really do. No matter what, bad people do to you or whatever comes your way, good, bad, and ugly, I'm here for a reason. You're here for a reason. And we got to take it good, bad, and ugly. But when we align with the divine, they send the protection. And that's when miracles happen. And the beauty about the divine, even the naysayers get miracles. You understand? But it changes them. It totally does. The story of, the Christmas story of the one, oh God, my mind's just, oh, yeah. Scrooge, Scrooge. How he was just a nickel and dime, and then Great Spirit came into him, changed his world. The Midnight Prince. Ask for what you want and be honest. Okay, look at that. We've got the Green Man hovering over his head here. Wow, this is a nice card. This is a positive. This is a good card. And the Gatekeeper came through as well. Fairy time. Time shifts. dimensional slips, and this is what we're doing with this autumn equinox right here for our northern hemisphere. And again, if you're in the southern hemisphere and you watch my videos like Australia, you too, just pay attention. You're going into the spring, and it's all those time shifts. Okay, so let's see what the divinatory meeting is for the Midnight Prince. And his number is 43, which is a 7, which I totally feel is a very spiritual number. Yowza. Okay, and the Midnight Prince is here for us. If every thought is a wish to this fairy prince, what are you on your way to receiving? This fairy prince is making an appearance in your life soon, in the form of wishes and dreams coming to fruition. See, the bounty's on this table for all of us. In order to create the greatest possible potential from these wonderful beings' abilities, be sure to know what it is you want. Then to focus your thoughts, actions, emotions, and intent on this. And here we go. Okay, how wonderful. And my Libra friends, birthday in Libra coming up soon. But October 1st, we have this fabulous new moon in your sign. So put those intentions out there. Bring all into alignment and be honest when there appear to be blocks. Then allow them to be released gently and without drama. The thing is to be honest about what it is you want. There is no penalty for being so, and there is nothing to hide or disguise about yourself. Only be who you are and watch the magics begin to unwind in your life! ! How wonderful! Let it align. And you know why I do love Lucy Cavendish? Because she spells magic with a K. You got to put the K in magic, my friend. No doubt about it. Okay, so let's see the gatekeeper, and she's number 45. And the divinatory meaning for the gatekeeper: fairy time shifts, dimensional slips. Here we end. We'll close with the gatekeeper. Okay. You can shape your own time. Create portals between past and present. And how about all these eclipses, or all these portals we've been going through? Create portals between past and present. Allow the now to be more effective and magical, with the K in it. Revisit the past and do over when the gatekeeper arrives. Watches and clocks may no longer work for you. Timers go off at strange times. There may be visitations from people you have yet to meet, and you may recreate your past in the dimension experienced when sleeping. And follow your dreams, my darlings. If you cannot keep a journal by your bedside when you wake up, to jot down a word or a phrase. Going to fairy mounds and sacred places. Okay, where's the Herfest? Okay, there we go. Going to fairy mounds and sacred places. Stone circles where trees grow in a circle within a fairy ring may accelerate this process. You will see ghosts and understand the future, and stay well amidst it all. See ghosts and go in the future. That's clairvoyance, my darlings, okay? So clairvoyantly, whether you see an image or you see like a scene, I kind of see like a film, a movie, little movies is how I see things, okay? It's hardly that I see one image. I always see movement, and you always close your eyes to do this, okay? So that's why when you go to sleep, tell them, come to me in my dreams. For it is not chaos but truth, and it is not unreal reality but more real, more wondrous than any dream. And that's truth in that. Understand that the concept of linear time is irrelevant to the question you currently seek an answer to. Foretelling is coming to you as you tap into a source outside of the linear time belief. There you go. There you go, my darling. close your eyes and, just wait for the images to come. Wait for that little mini movie to come for you. Understanding that time is a landscape, and where you choose to place your attention creates the concept and experience you are currently having. Dream time of the Aboriginal peoples of Australia is all time and no time, a beginning, life, ending, and recreation occurring simultaneously. We too can dream and be without the time pressures we currently believe we need to experience. Some say that when we break through the fifth world in the future, she quoted future in quotes, quote, future quote, we will no longer have this current time belief, and all will change and flow. Once upon a time will be now and forever, and we will be one with our ancestors past, companions present, and generations of the future. We will speak and dream and share together. Ay, ay, ay. That's wonderful. Totally, totally wonderful. Yowza. I feel the energy from this reading. Look at this, please, my darlings. Embrace the unicorns. I know I do. I've loved them, since a little girl. Dragons and unicorns, they're my favorite. Brought my dragon out for this Celtic reading. I feel the vibe. And the king, he's here. And the queen, Mother Mary, came through. The shaman, the high priest, spirituality. There you go. This is what we want to tap, okay? You want to tap it and feel it. And yes, embrace the bounty that's with us. Celebrate the bounty to come, especially those of us going through this autumn equinox, which again, Mercury goes direct the same day in your sign, Virgo. So the 22nd coming up here, it's all positive. And we do have protection. There's those little, elves, gnomes. Let me just read her. I'll close this. This will be the last thing I say, because the brownie, she's so sweet. And 3's all about creativity. And another spring court. And create your vision. Create what's about to come for you. The Spirit wants it for you. Okay? Okay, the card shows a female brownie clad in a brown pinafore sweeping the earth of a cottage with a broom. Okay? And her meaning is, and we'll close with the brownie. When the brownie appears in your card, she is telling you that pleasure and fulfillment will come from your home and family. They are your security, the important bedrock on which you build the rest of your life, and the refuge from the vicissitudes of the world to which you return. Here lies true happiness. There may be family parties and celebrations in the offing, perhaps a reunion. There you are, my darling. There we go. How wonderful, how wonderful, how wonderful. Thank you kindly, my dear friends. Embrace the seasonal time. These are like electric energies, no doubt about it. And they want the best for us, no doubt about it. I appreciate you all, my new subscribers and viewers. Thank you kindly. I mean, honestly, I in case you knew, I didn't want to come on the YouTube, and I only repeat that because I too was hidden in my spiritual closet, and sometimes I'm forced to hide still because, there are true haters out there. That's what these religious wars are all about, just hating on, not love, just hating. But we don't have to live like that anymore. I truly believe, and I've said this enough on my channel, that I know, I feel it, that something supernatural is going to come through, and it's going to change this whole world for the better. Love you all. Ciao.